I ride the road for my king and country by night. I moonlight as a cavalier. I know without me we'll all fall into blood and misery. I know this is a fool's errand, so a fool I be to the world. The court of King James, I bustled with people seeking his favor and attention. At that moment, the one who had the king's attention was a minor poet, a knight from the country who had earned his title for donating some rare old works of poetry to the king's own library.
I ride the road, robbing the rich to feed the poor. I ride for the king and the people. To help my fellow man to live, I was a knight of God in the Holy Land. When I returned, I was betrayed and lost my home and good name. They call me Robin. I am Robin Hood. I lead the merry men and we fight for our land in the forest against the hated Sheriff of Nottingham and Prince John, who tries to usurp the crown.
The king and court admitted it was the best poem he'd written yet, and that it was about Robin Hood didn't hurt it either. Sir Blake, it was a masterpiece, but you are hardly a convincing Robin Hood.
Blake nearly dropped the poem he was reading off.
Well, we all can't be Robin Hood. I couldn't live without a good wig.
A wig? Are you a politician?
Lordy, no.
Sir Blake is a man of words, not a man of ideology.
I wouldn't know what to do if I were asked for an opinion other than which fashionably good wig or pair of boots to wear.
Wigs and boots aren't everything.
No, the wig makes the man.
By your wig, you must be a great man.
I must be, your majesty.
If only all my knights were so harmless.
The wig makes the man.
He muttered and chuckled, roughly putting the wig away in his coat and pulling out a mask, tying it over his face. Looking to see if he was observed, he wasn't. He looked younger without the wig, a mere youth, almost unrecognizable. He was on horseback. He rode out of the blind alley at full pace. He rode to a place where people had gathered.
The Moonlight Cavalier.
I cannot let you harm this innocent woman, Thorn. This is a witch. She consorts with the evil one. She is no more a witch than you are.
He rode straight onto the scaffold, dismounted in one fluid motion, and placed himself between Thorn and the terrified woman. Steel clashed in the moonlight as Blake forced Thorn back, disarming him and scattering the executioners. He untied the intended victim, a seamstress accused of witchcraft for bewitching a man by a jealous rival.
Jump.
They jumped on and rode away at a gallop, making their escape. Thorn, humiliated and furious, vowed to catch the Cavalier before nightfall. By dawn, the whole city was whispering about the Cavalier's midnight rescue.
Sir Ezekiel Thorn. That Cavalier is so cavalier now, he's stolen a witch we were about to hang. You should have him hung as a collaborator. King James. I don't know the man. How am I supposed to do anything? I am just a king.
Sir Blake. Oh, he's already got his head in the noose, I hear, for his cavalier ways. Who is this insolent man, your majesty?
King James. Sir Ezekiel Thorn.
Sir Blake, so easy, eh?
Sir Ezekiel Thorn. No, do not call me that. I'm Sir Ezekiel Thorn. I am no easy anything.
Sir Blake, you said it, not me. Oh, but Sir Easy, it suits you so well.
Sir Ezekiel Thorn. My name is Ezekiel Thorn.
Sir Blake. Yes, why, but that's so many syllables.
Narrator, VO. Everyone watching the little scene laughed. Thorn seethed. Sir Blake chuckled.
Sir Ezekiel Thorn. Who is this fool?
King James. Sir Blake Makepeace of Wigmore. King James. He's a poet. Tell him your I'm Robin Hood poem. It is a great poem. He will love it. He likes the Cavalier, Robin Hood. Sir Ezekiel Thorn. I'm not in the mood for poetry.
Sir Blake. Shame. It is really good. I apologize to your majesty because Angela and I must leave to go home.
Narrator, VO. That night, the Cavalier was sighted by a soldier who sent a message to Thorn, who had a bounty on the Cavalier. They set up an ambush and caught him by surprise. He fought them, and in the battle, the soldier died, leaving Thorn and the Cavalier fighting alone.
Sir Ezekiel Thorn, devil, your time is done.
Sir Blake. You always were dramatic, Sir Easy.
Narrator, VO. Thorn roared and charged. Steel rang through the forest. They circled, blades sparking, each strike heavier than the last. Thorn fought with brute zeal, Blake with precision and grace. Narrator, VO. For a moment, Blake gained the upper hand. Then his wound betrayed him. He faltered. Thorn drove his sword home. Narrator VO. The cavalier fell to his knees, then to the earth, moonlight pooling around him like silver blood.
Sir Ezekiel Thorn. Divine Justice, Sir Ezekiel Thorn. I wonder who he was. You, the insolent fool.
Narrator VO. His fallen foe did something impossible. He winked.
Sir Ezekiel Thorn. Which?
Sir Blake. Thanks for that. I needed a wash. Evening, Sir Easy. Sir Blake. Crosses don't hurt Anglicans either. I didn't want to disappoint you, Easy. Sleep well, Sir Easy. I'll see you at dawn.
Narrator VO. Thorn's dreams were haunted by the man who kept returning to life in them. When he awoke, he was positively terrified of Sir Blake. That day, Thorn stormed into the court, flanked by soldiers. Sir Ezekiel Thorn. I came to trap a witch called Makepeace of Wigmore.
Sir Blake. She is no witch. She is my wife, and if you take her, you'll answer to me.
Sir Ezekiel Thorn. She predicted the future before it happened. Guy Fawkes's gunpowder plot.
Narrator VO. The king was torn between suspicion and respect for her husband. His fear of witches won out. He allowed Angela to be taken.
Narrator VO. Lady Angela stood on the scaffold, hands bound, the noose swaying gently beside her. She kept her face calm, but inside she prayed, not for herself, but for her husband. Sir Ezekiel Thorn. Where is he?
Narrator VO. A lone rider approached through the parting crowd, the last man Thorn expected, Sir Blake Makepeace of Wigmore. Sir Blake. Hello, my angel.
A narrator VO. Blake reached up and removed his wig. A gasp rippled through the crowd. Without the wig, Blake looked impossibly young. Too young. King James. God's wounds. What are you?
Sir Blake. This is who I am, a fool by day, a cavalier by night, a man who protects the innocent, including my wife. Sir Ezekiel Thorn. Seize him, seize the witch. Sir Blake. You should not have touched my wife. Narrator VO. Blake caught the blade with his bare hand. A gasp tore through the onlookers. Blood welled between Blake's fingers, but he didn't flinch.
Narrator VO. Blake moved first. He kicked the nearest guard square in the chest, sending him tumbling down the steps. They're knight, not a fop, not a fool, a knight.
Sir Blake. Jump.
Narrator VO. He grabbed her hand and together they leapt from the scaffold. Narrator VO. But the Moonlight Cavalier was already gone, cloak snapping behind him like a banner of rebellion. Narrator VO. The king ordered the witches to be caught and killed, but Blake and Angela vanished into the night. Thorn called the king a traitor, a coward, and a man in league with the devil. King James had him dragged away and executed as a traitor.
Sir Blake. We will have to start a new life again.
Angela. Take off the wig, Blake. I prefer the man beneath it.
Narrator VO. Blake removed it slowly, the last mask falling away. He smiled, truly smiled, and kissed her as the ship carried them toward a new dawn. Narrator VO. I ride the road for my king and country by night. I moonlight as a cavalier. I know without me we'll all fall into blood and misery. I know this is a fool's errand, so a fool I be to the world. My truth they cannot see by day, but in the clear night's light, I show what a man I can be. I am the Moonlight Cavalier, the king's champion at night, and wear a fool's cap by day. Nothing can stop me. No one can get in my way save death and time's cruel wake.